Starting in the mid-1700s, the newspapers started coming about. This not only allowed the colonists to know what was going on in their community, but also with them becoming more informed, they could make informed decisions about these events. With the advent of the newspaper, drawings were not far behind. Newspapers were the only source of information for a very long time.
Radio would be the next media outlet invented, and would become an important channel for presidents and politicians to get news and information out to the public. Starting in 1933, President Franklin Roosevelt started fireside chats where he would discuss problems that were facing America. Families would sit around the radio and listen to what the president was having to say. The following is FDR's fireside chat about banks.
I want to talk for a few minutes with the people of the United States about banking. To talk with the comparatively few who understand the mechanics of banking, but more particularly with the overwhelming majority of you who use banks for the making of deposits and the drawing of checks.
Ever since the conception of Time magazine in 1923, it has also been a great source of information, covering events from Pearl Harbor to John F. Kennedy's assassination to Vietnam and other current events. Time magazine has always been there. On April 19, 1995, the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building was bombed in Oklahoma City. Live news coverage made its entrance. News helicopters were on the scene 10 minutes after the bombing, broadcasting its feed all around the United States. Within hours, Katie Couric, Wolf Blitzer, Connie Chung were at the scene reporting live.
The Litany of the Dead will include 168 names. Among the worst acts of domestic terrorism in U.S. history.
On Tuesday, April 20th, 1999, two gunmen, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, shot and killed 12 students and one teacher at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. Within minutes, news organizations were interviewing students, parents, family members, and citizens of the community. On September 11, 2001, America was attacked by 19 terrorists, striking Washington, D.C., New York City, and Pennsylvania. This was the largest terrorist attack on American soil since the bombing in Oklahoma City. CNN and other organizations were broadcasting live feeds of the World Trade Center when the second plane hit. Within seconds, these news organizations had police on the phone, journalists reporting live from the scene, and responses from Washington, D.C. President Bush could be heard saying he needs to get on TV to reassure the public everything is okay. This shows how TV has become a major outlet for politicians and presidents alike. News organizations are now moving their reporting to the internet, relying on their website. CNN started using Twitter, sending messages out every time there was breaking news. News organizations are not the only ones using internet as a tool. During the election of 2008, every presidential candidate had a website that would update almost minute to minute to keep their followers informed with their candidates' positions on issues. And every time a political campaign released any information, they would post it on their website. After President Obama took office, the White House website became very multimedia oriented. Also, after Franklin Delano Roosevelt took office and started his fireside chats, every president since has done a weekly radio address. But President Obama has taken that one step further by making it also a video weekly address.
Without significant change to steer away from ever-expanding deficits and debt, we are on an unsustainable course.
Finally, in today's day and age, citizens want to know what is going on every minute of every day with the president. With the internet so readily available in most homes in the United States, the White House employs a team of photographers to capture every moment of the president's life, and then uploads them to the White House website.